Alright, welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 live stream. I'm Abby Knight, and we're playing as Farron, who is my Resist Dark Urge, romancing Astarion. And we left off underneath Moonrise Towers, so we're just getting so close to having to fight Myrkul. Hey Sophie! Hell yeah, I was like, I don't know who's actually going to show up on Super Bowl Sunday, but we'll see. I'm like, I'm not into the Super Bowl. I'm gonna play with my Blorbos instead.
I have such a headache.
I was gonna jump over here. Mess around with this stuff. I swear though, the brain constantly talking, I'm having a really hard time focusing over top of that. Like, what are words?
Glorious.
Oh yeah, this thing. It gives you, I forget what it gives you. A bonus to something. Steeped in bliss. Seized by great joy, affected entity is more energized and also more mentally compliant. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. So it's like a you get some, you lose some. I don't know what I'm saying. In chat, makes me also feel like I have the urge, too many voices in my head. Exactly! I literally cannot focus. I'm gonna put that back down. This thing. Oh, you just did this on stream this morning? Stopped right before gortash? Hell yeah. I know, I'm like so excited to get to that point, but I wanna like mess around with these brains over here first. Because it's creepy as fuck. These brains are also heavy, so I'm going to put them down afterwards. So we're going to do True Mind first.
Every day he comes.
Hey, welcome in!
Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
It's the first day.
The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
Real quick, actually, if I drop out of this, giving Solus vibes for real, the bald elf.
Which is it? Which day?
This should fix her. Yeah, it fixed her facial expression, so I dropped out and then got back into the conversation. It's the second day.
Eye hurts. Head hurts. But he says I'm past the worst of it. That I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle. And a name. True Soul.
I think he is Gortash. It's the third day.
She whispers in my mind. She sings. Praise the Absolute.
Tell me about these others.
Separate cells. I never saw them. But when they changed... My head! I can feel them in my head!
Ugh. Who is this he you're talking about?
We are his pets. His plan. Lord Gortash.
Yep. Gortash. Alright, we already asked the first day. That's so sad. So fucked up. Okay, so we did the True Mind. Let's do... So I'm gonna put that one down so I don't forget. Drop. Let's do the Willing Mind.
We Pardon? Wouldn't need to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it?
Ew.
Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is... where, exactly?
In a lithid colony, but don't worry, just your brain is here. Are you some kind of performer? Never mind that. Tell me about this Lord Gortash. I think she tells anyway, so are you some kind of performer?
Oh, just a serving girl with notions. Till I met Lord Gortash. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business.
Oh,
Now,
man.
I'd best warm up.
No need. I think you got the part. Go ahead. I'm sure you'll be performing soon. Snap out of it and look around you. I'm actually going to say that because that's kind of funny.
Could do with a bit of natural light, all right? But you know, these nobles, odd as fae folk. Now, I need to prepare. Wish me luck.
Aww. I think you can... She says something else.
The owl bear four, owl
Yeah.
icy ire.
Oh, man. That was the willing mind. This one? Yes. Got 2 left. There is one as well. I forgot to pick it up, but there's one on the Nautiloid all the way back at the beginning of the game that you can pick up. Where'd it go? Here we go. Butchered mind.
Shh. This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
Smart, right. Use our brains! They keep making pointed comments towards the fact that you're talking to these brains, essentially. I'm gonna say you know a way out.
This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
See if she says anything else.
Shh. This place listens.
Oh, it's the same.
If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
Okay. Let's do the last one. This one, I think? No, not that one. We just did that one. Where'd it go? There it is. Closed mind.
They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city. Watch, Brevin. This gortash fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
Oh man, he had so many people fooled! So fucked up! I'm gonna drop that last brain because they're heavy. Okay. Oh, there's a note around here somewhere. Yeah, this one. Prayer for forgiveness. This is written by the Dark Urge. Okay, let's see. Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enver Gortash's genius will take us far, but fear not. Those of Bane always fall to the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax will garner false love from new slaves, but once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slaves to begin this vile world's end. I can see the path through Gortash's hold on, the brain. The brain is talking. Okay. I can see the path through Gortash's brilliant plan. Gortash, Ketheric, and I will seize the Netherese relics that control the crown, and then use the crown to command the Illithid grand design. The dead 3, age-old foes, our dire patrons, will be bosom friends for a time. Father, you created me to be the last soul alive. When the time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Gortash and Ketheric upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. At the end of all this, Father, there will not be a single creature living. Everyone will die. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. Note appended at the bottom of the page in a different hand. Ha! Orin was right about her sibling, Balthazar. Oh man, that's so cool though. There's so much lore you can find down here. In chat, did you bring the brains from the nautiloid? I always say I'm going to bring them and then I forget. I did not. I forgot as well this playthrough. I know what they are though because I have done it. One of them is a Githyanki mind. And then the other one is like a child, which is like super fucked up, but it's a child's mind. Oh no, there's 3 I don't have. The third one is over this direction. There's a whole puzzle I haven't done yet, but oops. The Githyanki one I think is the one that's down here still that I haven't gotten, but there's also one that just like sings a song, I believe. But yeah, the whole thing is so fucked up though. I swear.
Well,
oh, hey Flora.
Good feelings never last, I suppose.
Oh, she moved away from that thing. The purple thing. You love the puzzle? I know. I did it once because I suck at puzzles. I hate puzzles, to be honest. I did it once, but I had to look up a YouTube video to actually get it right, like to follow along with it. So I don't think I'm gonna do it this time because I would have to look up that YouTube video again. But yeah, there is another brain in there somewhere you can get. I think it's on the other side of this wall. Yeah, right there. Oh, it went so quiet. Wow. There's also a cutscene as well that you can get if you decide to do this puzzle. If you click on this wall in here, there's a little cutscene you can get, which is so cool. Just kind of more absolute things. Where am I?
Of many hearts.
Okay, we're gonna go see Gortash. But yeah, it's wild though that there are brains you can collect on the nautiloid all the way at the beginning of the game. I'm lost, but we'll figure out our way around. We don't get to meet him yet, but yeah, I know. I'm so excited. We get to actually see him in the flesh. Okay, I'm in here. I got myself so turned around. My god. Hold on. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. I know I just came in from here. I think it's this way? Yeah, there we go. There's a door I hadn't opened. The young, handsome daddy. Exactly. A handsome younger man. Oh, where's her voice? How many true souls have passed through this place? Oh, there it is.
How many true souls have passed through this place?
Oh, I'm so scared. Well, not scared, but like excited scared. Love this part of the game. But yeah, Seven in chat said I love Gortash. I do too. I'm like, he's so fucked up, but at the same time, I've become just obsessed with the way I've kind of woven him into Farron's story and everything. So every time he comes into the game, I'm like, yes!
Mine too. It senses something down there. Something big.
Alright, here we go! It's also one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. Like such a cool reveal.
Background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Yeah, it took me a while too to get the to get on the Gortash train. Now he's baby girl. There he is!
You said it was under control.
Look how handsome.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
I know the
The
voice.
general voice.
So good.
Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes.
What up, G?
With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison?
How many of you are just thinking about Gortash and Farron together right now?
Under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
Burn.
So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again.
That would be her favorite kind of kill, one she can just keep killing over and over again.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
I do wish they'd make more mention of the person Ketherick was running from being Dark Urge. Because Ketherick knows who she is. And so, like, I mean, they all know who she is, but he's the one that's been, like, that's seen her. I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a plot hole. Not a plot hole, but you know what I mean. Oh, there it is. That's such a cool shot. The music and everything. Ah!
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
It's not fun.
Shit, no! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Oh shit. We're getting into it now.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Bye, baby girl Gortash. Daddy G. Oh, okay, here we go. If everything goes to plan, we won't have to fight Ketherick before he turns into Myrkul. And I will reload until I make sure.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light?
I know, it's a hard fight.
Run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Yeah, all the reloads. Reload as many times as it takes. I just want to be free from my parasite. I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot and you along with it. I will find out who I was and end my killing fate. And what is my place, Ketherick? Why is the prism so important to you? I will reach my own crimson castle and your corpse will pave my path. I'm gonna say I will find out who I was and end my killing fate.
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak
Angry
plainly.
face.
My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more.
Hell yeah, get that achievement.
For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of
Yeah,
other
this
gods
fight
and
is
other
tough.
powers.
There have been
But for
times where I
Myrkul,
haven't been able to get past it
Faerun to death.
without like
You know
reloading
what
10
stands
times.
between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
So the way he said that, it's like, why you gotta say it that way? I will kill you now. Oh, you're playing it on tactician. Good luck. Alright, I'm gonna use this persuasion option. This is actually, it's funny, because the first time I did this, I offered him redemption, and so, like, it cuts off the first half of the fight, and I didn't know there was, like, any other way. I didn't know you usually had to fight him before he turns into, like, Myrkul's avatar. So, yeah, so once I did that, I never did it that way again. I can't do it. It's like you use up too much of your stuff fighting him the first half of the fight, and then by the time Myrkul pops out, you're like, well, now I have nothing left, so I guess fuck me. Alright, persuasion. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. Let's do a save. Oh, nat 1. That's not a good start. Nope. There we go.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid.
Oh, here we go, you guys. Ah!
He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is...
Oh, the way she reaches for him. Oh. Oh. It's so good. Oh, that's so good. This is one of my favorite fights.
The Triad help us.
Oh, I was hoping I'd get Astarion's line of, oh dear. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Kaden. Hold on, sorry. I got a ban a thing real quick. There we go. We don't need any of that in here. Thanks, bots. Alright. Here we go. I have a whole routine. I gotta save it. Make sure I do that. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm like, oh, my brain. Okay, so I'm gonna Misty Step him as far as I can. This is one reason I love making him thief subclass, because he gets both. He can dash and he can Misty Step with a bonus action, and then help her out immediately out of the soul cage. Hell yeah! You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support. Okay. Ooh, yeah, and I got this too, so I can take a shot at him. It's so massive!
Smell blood.
I also try to make sure and keep them as far away as possible, so they don't get sucked in with one of his movements, but we'll see. Or one of his actions. Oh yeah, I've got Eldritch Blast randomly. Let's do that. It's a little bit. Okay.
I can't even catch my breath.
With Farron, though, I'm gonna get her close enough so I can just chuck bombs at him. This is why I collect bombs.
Alright.
Fuck yeah. Alright, decent. I'm not gonna take a speed potion quite yet. We'll put him over here. Well, that was a little lame, but that's fine. That was fucking awesome. She just smashed that brain. Aw, oh, don't stun her! No! No, I'm not gonna do that. Farron can take it. It's fine. Oh, don't do that though. Oh! That's okay. She can still throw bombs from there. It's fine. Oh! No. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, is Astarion... Astarion's stunned. Okay, it's fine. Who's that? Oh, it's Farron! She's all the way up there now! Let's see. I want... If I have any scrolls... Yeah, that's gonna suck. She's right up close to him now. I didn't think he'd pull her in that far. Let's see. What am I looking for? Let's see. This one. This could be helpful. We'll see. Ooh, fun. It wasn't great, but it was something. I'm gonna try to get over here. Get some of the little minions. Well, you were gonna throw bombs. I bet you still could, though. Let's see. If I throw it here, is it gonna hit her? Oh, sweet! Okay, it didn't hit her. So I can do that. Actually... No, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk shooting an arrow and then it missing him. Okay. Can she use this on him? Pommel strike? Hell yeah. Oh, executioner on that though? I'm gonna save that. Yeah, I'll save that for an actual attack.
This is my time.
Okay, Will. Get you back out here a little bit. Let's see, can I do fireball without hitting Farron? I think so. We're gonna try it. Yes! Nice. Okay, okay. That worked out well. And he's fine on health. Don't stun her again. The little, like, creaking bone sounds are so funny. So crunchy. Unfortunately, Myrkul gets his turn before Aelin does.
One life to my life. Sustain.
Okay, Carlette can't move. Ooh! Okay. I was like, he's gonna wipe out Astarion. Go hit Daddy Myrkul. Oh, well. Oh, yes! Yes! That was a good one. Don't do that, though! You motherfucker! Why did she run away? She's like, would she have like 1 hit point left? Oh, man. Okay, okay. Astarion, you can do this. Oh, that was a good one. Nope. Okay, that's okay. Let's see, how far can I get without causing an opportunity attack? Oh, does he not? He's not going to trigger an opportunity attack. Okay, let's get this boy away. I wonder if Carlette can throw anything from here. I just want to see angle-wise. I'm gonna give her some... I don't want to throw that. I can throw this. Ah, yeah, see, the path is interrupted. Okay, never mind. Get him! I need to make her rage. Oh, did that kick her out of being frightened? It did! That's so good! In chat, I have nothing for love but love for Dame Aelin as a character, but my god, she's the worst in combat! She makes the dumbest decisions, I swear! Okay, so, good tip, if Carlette gets frightened, just make her rage, and she's immune to frightened, so it'll kick her out of it. That's an I didn't know that until right now. Okay, let's see. Get him! Hell yeah! Alright, now we're getting somewhere. So close! I need to give her a... Ooh, I could give her a speed potion. I could give her a speed potion and just kill him right now. Get him! Oh, don't miss! I gotta save. I haven't saved in a while. No, she missed! Oh well, that's okay. Oh, actually, Will, do this. I'm being dramatic with these spells. Get him. There we go. Fuck yeah! First try! Just chuck all the big spells at him.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me.
Oh, Daddy Ketherick. Lady Catherine.
Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
And there he goes. R.I.P. Ooh. Oh!
Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
Oh! R.I.P. Kathy. Oh damn. Aylin's angry.
No. No. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed. You have my sword.
Yeah, she has no chill.
Guilty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
God, she's so bruised. Okay.
For good. Wow. The chosen of Myrkul. What a fight.
It's Netherstone.
Will's
It's in
pumped.
his armor. Take it.
All right. What now?
God damn. Oh, nope, we're hastened. Or we're not hastened, we're lethargic. I couldn't remember if, like, I always go for the biggest, like, the actual boss, like, in a fight, and ignore the minions as much as possible so they don't just use up, you know, time and spells. But I couldn't remember if this one in particular, if I had to keep fighting him afterwards, but apparently not. The, Mind Flayer even just disappeared. Or he died. He's dead over there. Oh, okay. I'm like, take a breath. They're all so drenched in blood.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable.
Isren!
Truly. Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it, our enemies are formidable.
There was one time where I made the Dream Guardian look like Ren, like he does now, and I forgot I had made him look like Ren, so he walked out as Ren, and I was like, whoa, wait, what are you doing here? How is it you're able to leave the Astral Prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Okay. What are these stones? No, I'm gonna say, do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash. An
Baby
arms
girl
dealer
Gortash.
and a slaver, a worshipper of Bane, a god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder. Ketherick was a follower of Myrkul, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the Dead Three.
Karlak, you okay back there? Just staring at the ground? What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Chosen of the Dead 3?
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What do we do now? Or no, I'm going to say this one. What hope do we have if the gods themselves are involved?
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order.
Why is Karlak in her undies?
Are on the cusp of giving.
It's just a very small top.
The brain from the chosen before that happens.
Because it's sexy.
We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to strike comes, you must take it. For there may only be one chance.
Damn. Oh, okay, I can't see what I'm actually picking up until those go away. Wait, where are you going, Aelin? Yeah, the portal's that way. Go on. There we go. Okay, crumpled note. Papa, I love you. Love from Isabel. This is so sad. I am probably gonna get encumbered if I pick all that up. Oh, I wasn't! Look at that! Farron's a strong bitch. It's good. It's all good. Oh, I can talk to everyone. Will, don't fall in.
The transformation Kithric underwent was horrifying. So powerful, but so grotesque. There was barely anything of the man left, even before we finished him.
Ketheric's defeated, but my father is taken. On to the gate. We must tear him out of the Absolute's grasp.
Okay.
He's dead. He's finished. But Gortash... Gortash was here.
It's okay, Karlak. We'll get him. All their footsteps are gone. I swear that happens every time after this fight. I think it's just like there's so much going on. It just like kicks out certain sounds for some reason. There is a couple things over here. Hell yes, he was. In the flesh. His cologne is probably lingering. Invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday the 12th, noon at... Tuesday the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Lord Higher Rylan, Committee Chair. Okay, I'm not going to read all that, but... Oh yeah, this is Gortash being all egotistical. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. He's so full of himself. And a bunch of severed heads. Alright. It's so weird that they don't have any footsteps. Wanted to loot this mind flare. A pearl. Alright, let's get out of here. Good work, everybody. We did it.
I've been thinking you saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there?
You saw him
Is all
too.
of this because of him. The tadpole, the absolute. How?
Oh lord. Alright. I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Myrkul. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him. I'm gonna say that. Say that one.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Fuck yeah. We'll do it together, whatever it takes. Careful, Karlach, you're burning up. Not if I kill him first. I'm gonna say we'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
No, he will not. Poor Karlach. I want to hug her, but she's on fire.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Oh, Astarion.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yeah. I'll actually ask him all of this later, because these are ones that'll stay in his dialogue here. So, we'll come back to him.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
Historically? Alright. I think we're good with them. Oh yeah, Minthara's here. She's hanging out in Kethric's chair. That's something I forgot to do before all this went down. I forgot to have Farron sit in Kethric's chair so we could get a funny Astarion dialogue. Oh well. It's on my Instagram, if you want to go hunt it down.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I'm having the time of my life.
It is good to savor the moment of victory.
Karlach approves.
But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws.
Hell yeah.
It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
You want to join me?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When
Found
we
her
reach
second
Baldur's
wind.
Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
Aw, yay. I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's
cozier.
army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Oh, and she gone. Bye.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
And I'll never tire of killing their previous occupants. Ketherick was a dead man long before we arrived, or it suits you. I'm gonna say it suits you.
Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here. We must be free if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketherick's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them, all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
An old flame?
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me.
So were they a
She's
thing?
the Iblis
Ever?
who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain.
Ugh.
And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Valid. Very valid. Once she's dead, the cult will need new leadership. Perhaps we can take her place. We'll be heroes, the saviors of Baldur's Gate. Is vengeance the limit of your ambitions? I'm gonna say that one.
There is no limit to my ambitions. I will enjoy killing Orin, but unlike her, I do not kill for pleasure alone. I kill to gain advantage, and we have the chance to seize the greatest advantage of all. Surely you see it. In killing Ketherick, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
No, she just wants power. What would we do with that power? A bold gamble, how can you be sure it's possible? Madness, we need to eradicate the cult and the Elder Brain. I'm gonna say, what would we do with that power?
The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
It's going to be glorious, I can hardly wait. I fear we could lose everything if we try to take control. The future you propose is shaped by violence. I'd prefer to find another way. I'm gonna say I fear we could lose everything if we try to take control.
Nothing worthwhile ever came without loss. But together we have the strength to decide who loses, and to make sure it is not us. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
You may be right. I'll keep an open mind. Maybe I'll change your mind. If you go to Baldur's Gate, you're going alone. I mean, we all have to go to Baldur's Gate, so... No, maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are
Well, now I'll
bound,
take it
then,
as a challenge.
to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain.
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
Oh, that was a new line of dialogue they included with patch 7, I think. She actually, like, points out the fact that you knocked her out instead of killing her back in Act 1. I thought that if I could free you from the Absolute's control, you might be a worthy ally. Most people would be grateful to live, not suspicious of their savior. You were simply too stubborn to die. I thought that if I could free you from the Absolute's control, you might be a worthy ally.
So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragslin do not stand with us under your protection.
Meh.
Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy, it concerns me. If Ketherick had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Or died trying.
But Farron is not Minthara.
I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question, though, before we continue.
Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
Coming here was my best chance to learn more about the tadpole, possibly even cure it. I want revenge on those who did this to me. The cult are a threat to the world. I aim to eradicate them. Walking away wouldn't have helped. While the tadpole lives, I can't be free. I was just looking for more people to kill. No, this first one. Coming here was my best chance to learn more about the tadpole, possibly even cure it.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied.
Well,
Now,
good.
I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Your
Nice.
party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
Ma'am, I was not offering to pick you up right now. All right, meet me at camp. There she goes.
Perils await beyond the horizon.
Yes, yes, Bone Daddy. Let's
Thy
chat.
hunger denied. Soluna's faithful yet shines. The balance shifts. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes and felt in thine urges. The dead three unite. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Forget that. What are you doing here, Withers? These abominations are soulless, surely. I'm not sure. Don't all living things? I admit I haven't thought about it. I'm going to say that one.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer.
Like, Withers is one of the...
Until such time, be availed of my services.
I feel like Withers is one of the few characters in like throughout the whole game that keeps pointing out that she's the Dark Urge, which I love. Like, he just called her "Oh Tempted One," and points out like that he said something like she's felt in her urges and things like that. So I'm like, she doesn't even like, she's heard her name, the Dark Urge, once, because when she talked to the Netherbrain through the crack in the wall. But otherwise, like, she doesn't know her full story, so he keeps making these references to it. Oh yeah, right here. I can say, you know of these urges, what can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
See, it's such a lie. You fucking liar. Hey, Nova. You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one.
It is Bone Daddy.
As three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Alright. He's missing his big naturals. I know. They came out with that mod for console like long into my stream, and the thing is too, like, he plays such a big part with Dark Urge and stuff. I was like, it would be too funny. It would be taken away from the drama too much to have his big naturals just hanging out. So I'll do that on another playthrough. Where am I going? Oh yeah, Aelin. Oh.
Aelin!
Oh, she's all better now. She was so bruised before.
My love. You were dead.
Oh.
I saw your body.
They're so cute together.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
Aww.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Aww, look at them! It's so cute!
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, we know each other well at this point.
But we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Just smashed to bits.
I have more to thank you for than I knew.
Wow, Farron looks so tall right now for some reason.
Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Like, look how tall she looks right now. She's looking down at Isabel. You'd be most welcome. It's a little crowded. No, let's see. Did I hear you correctly before? Are you Ketheric Thorm's daughter?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Fine, I'll see you at camp.
Very good. We look forward to it. Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Aelin! We'll see you later.
They're gonna go have some snoo-snoo. I'll see what I tell you. Isabel took out her flame, her what's it called, flame hand or whatever, during, like, long ago, during the whole fight with Marcus, and it's gonna stay that way for the rest of the game. They're gonna get reacquainted? Absolutely. Reacquainted in the spiciest of ways. I'm gonna bug him again, though, first.
Begone. I must admire Isabel's fulsome beauty away from prying eyes. Sorry.
Sorry. So good. Yeah, much deserved. I haven't saved it in a while.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
I am pretty awesome. Thank you for noticing. Thank you. It would have been an honor to serve under Duke Elton. The Flaming Fist are nothing but mercenaries now, and moral ones at that. How did you make it here? Let's see. Oh, Baldurian. I know foggy fragments of Elton, all tall tales. What was he like?
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men.
In chat, you really would like to admire Dame Malin up close and personally. Don't we all?
Duke Ravenguard is the same. But I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city. And the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him. For the good of Baldur's Gate.
Come with me. I could use a Flaming Fist by my side.
Thank you. But look at me. I'm a relic.
Yes, such a relic. Look at you. All those muscles.
Besides,
you're beautiful, sir.
Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Then I wish you luck. Thank you for your help. Once we leave this place will be pretty empty. Will you be alright?
You don't have to worry about me. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Nathaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
He's so sweet.
Thank you, my friend. Maybe we'll meet again. In another life.
I love that he's all like, look at me, I'm a relic. Sir, have you seen you? Oh yeah, Halsin's not here because Minthara was here, so he'll be back at camp. It's another weird Minthara in a good playthrough bug. I forgot to grab, down in where those brains, we were talking to those brains in the, like, disembodied head, Maul's eye patch you can find on that, like, desk table area. I forgot to pick that up. But that's okay. It's just, like, it'll give you an extra line of dialogue with the kids, but, yeah, I fully forgot to grab that.
Now you've won, can we go home?
Aww.
Matter says it's not far, and I'm tired.
Aww, Umi.
You did it! You squished Ketherick! I knew you could do it! Even if Maul said you couldn't.
Aww.
Well done putting Ketherick in his place. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Nice. I think that's pretty much it. Romance Flaming Fist art color Gwen? Exactly. There is a mimic upstairs, but I don't really feel like fighting it. It doesn't really give you very good loot anyway.
In the curse.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just random NPCs, so we're gonna go back to camp.
You'd make a fine fist.
Thanks. Okay, yeah, let's go back to camp. Aw, Shadow, I was just thinking about you. I need to pick you back up.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
Yeah.
You wanted something?
Join me.
Join you, but Things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me. Lead the way, then. You wanted something?
Oh? Are we stuck in a loop? Okay. That was weird. Let me level her up really quick.
I'm ready.
Nice. Getting some really good spells now. I'm gonna give her this Flame Strike. Oh, Mass Cure Wounds is good to have. Just in case. Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's see.
Gods, you're beautiful.
Thanks, we need
I'm
kiss.
all
It's been too long.
pointy ears, my love.
Kiss me!
Can't get enough. I'm not surprised.
Flame Strike's one of your favorite spells? Yeah, same. It's so aggressive. I love it. Aw, look at them, all bloody. And kissing. They're so cute!
You are perfect. Every time.
That's not what the dialogue says. What is happening? I feel like this last part of the whole like Ketheric saga has been slightly bugged, and it's kind of weird. Lays out. me while playing Baldur's Gate 3. Now kiss. Exactly. Yeah, Astarion's just confused. It's fine. He's had a long day.
The curse is broken, the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
I know. Anytime I've tried romancing anyone else, I'm just like, but I want to kiss Astarion.
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist. And their commander,
Yeah, Will looks really good with the dreadlocks. So
the
good.
Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
It also added, this mod adds a little bit of beard, or a little bit more beard as well, so looks really good. In chat, that's so me, Core. I tried to romance Gale and went right back to Astarion. The amount of playthroughs, I literally have one that's like, I keep restarting, but where I'm trying to romance Shadowheart. My first ever playthrough, I was romancing Shadowheart, and then I abandoned it because I was like, nope, I need to romance Astarion. I'll do like love triangles, so like I've romanced Karlach up to a point, I've romanced Lae'zel up to a point, but I'm always like, no, my boy Astarion, I can't. Can't wait to finish my run. I swear I'll do a duo run just to make up for the missing time. Yes, oh my god, yes, please do a duo run with Astarion. It's so much fun. I need to do another one, honestly, with Farron and Astarion. There's some specific dialogue someone requested of me to get later in game, so I need to do like another speed run, and that would be just it's so much fun. Alright, let's see. What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know.
Hell yeah, do it.
More precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe. I wouldn't give up my soul, if that's what you're getting at. The place could burn to cinder for all I care. I'm gonna say I wouldn't give up my soul, if that's what you're getting at.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Okay. What's the Cult of the Dragon? I've never heard of them.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Why is Will always making their your tadpole tingle? He's the only one that it references the tadpole like tingling. It's like, sir, what you doing? Allow Will to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
The narrator can press her lips to my ear anytime.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
I wonder what other who else she has in her menagerie. In chat, my first romance was Shadowheart, second was Astarion. My dirge is with Gale now, and they're very sweet. And I have an origin Gale where he romanced Karlach. Oh, that's lovely. That's so much variation. I love that. They're all like all the romances are so rewarding from everything I've seen. I feel like Will's is the only outlier, and I know I've heard a lot of people who love Will like talk about how it just doesn't seem very complete with his romance. But otherwise, like still, all these characters are just so good. It's like romancing any of them is rewarding. Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis.
Doesn't sound very comfortable.
The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash.
No.
My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Certain classes, I know Sorcerer is one of them, I think Cleric is another one, like really early on you can do like you can roll a check, I can't remember what it is, Intelligence or Arcana or something, to like you can tell that it's a sending stone, and you can ask him about it and he gets all pissed off and he's just like, it's not, just leave me alone. You're like, alright. And what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean.
Damn.
I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
We'll return to the subject later.
I understand.
I think that was all I had with him, though. Oh, no, okay. There's another one. You must have been furious with your father, or at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's disapproval when you try to read his mind when he denies it's a sending stone. It's kind of funny, though. Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
So, moral of the story is, parents suck. No, I'm kidding. But kind of. Halsin!
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
Nice. I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So, when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us.
Yep, Papa Bear Halsin. We love him.
All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Okay. What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Daniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
What now? You've got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
This more that you want. What is it?
Not what. Who.
Oh?
But all in due course.
Okay. I'm just gonna go run away blushing. No. Karlak.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Wait, are you calling yourself wicked, Karlak? You are the furthest thing from wicked. Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future.
Aww.
I respected him. Trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zauriel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zauriel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Aww, poor Karlak. I'm always trying to figure out, because if she was in Avernus for 10 years, I'm trying to figure out when Dark Urge and Gortash started working together, because obviously Karlak and Dark Urge, or Farron, have never met. because she, they don't recognize each other, especially Karlach not recognizing Farron. So I am curious about that, like the timeline. Like, was Karlach just way before Dark Urge ever connected with Gortash? Probably, but it's interesting. I'm always trying to like break that down and like try to figure out that timeline. I know she needs a hug. I want to hug her. I'm like, well, I was gonna say I'll risk the burns, but like she's fixed, so she shouldn't be burning people anymore. Gale, how are you?
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to give this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Can't bring up the fact that he was supposed to blow himself up yet. Minthara?
I, for one, will miss the Shadow Curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did at least obscure the incessant sun.
She was so angry. You must be glad Kethric's dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
You respected him?
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself deserves respect. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes. He doesn't deserve sympathy. He was responsible for his own actions. Do you think he could have been redeemed? I'm gonna say that one. She does have an amazing voice, I know.
Meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As it is, he lost, and I pity him. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Myrkul hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Valid. But yeah, Minthara's voice, when I first picked her up in this playthrough, I was like going through the list and asking her all the, 20 questions that you have when you first pick her up. And we were all just like chilling out so much. It was so funny. Like everyone in chat got real quiet. I got real quiet. We were just like listening to Minthara's bedtime stories, essentially. When did you first encounter the Cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by two
togetherness.
Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Damn. Decorative corpses, an interesting design choice.
I would have picked prettier corpses if my intentions had been aesthetic. This was a warning against heresy. I was not content with the warning, though. I intended to wage war on their insolent god and the rest of its followers, even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls. Their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
Oh, okay. So this was that book. If any of you remember the stream where we were going through Kethric's chambers, and we found like there was a note that I tried to read, but there were so many fucking big words and names that I gave up reading it. But it was basically describing what Minthara is now describing, was this whole plan to basically trap her. Like they planned to get her to bring an army to Moonrise so they could trap her in. It's wild. You followed their path back to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
Given how we met, it's safe to say you failed.
It is never safe to point out my shortcomings, Iblis.
Sorry, that did sound bad. I didn't think through that answer.
Is the site of my greatest failure. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Pride can be a Pride can be a great weakness. Understandable. He gave you the welcome you felt you deserved. I'm surprised you were so complacent. I'm going to say the second one. Understandable. He gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
Oh, damn. In chat, sister dear, yeah. Farron's got a pretty fucked up family. You should have died fighting. She sounds delightful. That must have been terrifying. That's what I'm going to say.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them.
She is pretty terrifying.
His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin
experienced the horrors of the colony.
She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
God, it's awful. You were too trusting. Nobody deserves what you went through. You'll have your revenge. Nobody deserves what you went through.
I deserved it.
No, you didn't.
I was passive, weak, proud. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
God damn. Everybody's got such fucked up stories. It's so sad. Who did I not talk to? I think I talked to everybody. So I need to... Wait, is there an extra table over here? This little table's got a lit candle on it. I've never noticed it did that before. Maybe because they showed up, but... in chat, when I was here in my first playthrough, I didn't have Minthara, so hearing this is crazy. Yeah, no, it's wild. The added content with Minthara on a good playthrough is worth the few weird bugs, like, you know, Halsin having no home. Halsin being homeless in camp because her tent replaces his, things like that. But yeah, it's such good content, though. Jahira, forgot to talk to you.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Nice. Alright, let's end the day. And talk to Aelin and Shadow.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Oh, Farron's all bruised. Aw, baby Shadowheart. To be fair, I'd be way more scared of that masked lady than the wolf.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
The last time you played this was at 1 a.m. It is very different when you're awake.
You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Does this mean you're a Selûnite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night? I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough.
No.
But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Aw.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Damn. Now, once again, they all have such fucked up stories.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Aw, she's feeling better now. Hell yeah. Okay, one more kiss for the boyfriend, and we're gonna sleep.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Oh, definitely not. Farron's got her family reunion as well.
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Kiss!
How could I say no?
No, they're both so bruised. I love that, like, yeah, you could see it there for a second, but, like, there's also bruises, like, on Farron's body as well. It's not, like, just on her face. It makes it so much more real.
You are perfect. Every time.
Sorry, and siblings will burn in the sun. Yes, there's a lot of dramatic family things coming for him. Lae'zel.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Oh, she will. Speaking of will, will!
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Karlach?
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes... Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
He has nothing to say about Shadowheart. That's fine. Oh, yeah, so you can see right here in this shot of Farron, she's, like, got a bruise on her ribcage there. And I think, too, like, I think there's, like, usually bruises show up on her legs as well, depending on how beat up she is. She's got, like, half health right now. But there's been times where she'll be, like, fully just covered in bruises, the poor thing.
I would not linger in this land over long, but...
Yes, we already said that. Minthara, anything to say?
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's design.
And Gale.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
I do need to do a Gale romance playthrough at some point. I'm just like, I had such a hard time romancing anyone but Astarion. But I was thinking a Dragonborn, like a non-binary Dragonborn, probably with the femme body type. Since the femme Dragonborn don't have they don't have boobs, but yeah, I was thinking that could be a really cute pairing for a Gale romance, but we'll see if I ever get around to it. And sleep. Who poofed? That sounded like one of Raphael's assistant. When she poofs in and out. Oh no, we're all hungover! The auto-select must have selected only alcohol. They're all hungover. That's so funny.
Looking ahead.
Oh man. That's great. Corilla. Yeah, but like she never usually shows up in like in this camp at this point in the game, because I've found her twice. I ran into her twice already throughout the game, but that's that same sound. So I'm curious if she was I don't know. Here randomly? I don't know. I looked everywhere, like, because I was running around the whole camp, so I don't know. I almost feel like it was just a weird fluke. Gale's romance is sweet. A Dragonborn's cute. They do the cutest forehead touches. Aw, yeah, that would be really cute. Got all drunk commiserating with Shadow. Exactly. Like, they all told their sad stories, like Shadow and Karlach and Minthara. So they were just like, you know what, guys? We've had a rough day. Let's get really drunk. I did only alcohol on purpose once, and it was so funny. Yeah, I did that with one of my other tabs. Like, as soon as I found out they had added that into the game, that you could actually get hungover. Like, I was like, hell yeah. We're drinking tonight, lads. Okay, Shadow has something to say now that they're no longer hungover. And Scratch has something to say.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Frosted
All
ears.
I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Gotta pet the boy. Gotta pet the goodest boy. Aww. He's so sweet. And Shadow.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You've been forced to live a lie, and at least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Yeah, that's something they have in common. They both have memory loss.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
I just realized Alim's like just out in the middle of the floor here. Okay. Are we going into the third act? Or act 2.5, rather. The in-between. I'm so excited. It gets just... Oh! It's like, once you get to like the whole Siege of Moonrise Towers and stuff, from then on, everything is just so fucking good. Like, I mean, the whole game is good, obviously, but every, like, big, like, major thing that comes up after that is just like... It makes me want to scream. I don't know. It's so good. Alright. Let's go. Go home. Wulbren. Or Barkus. That's what I meant. Whoa! Where are all the walls? Dude! There they are! All the walls were missing, that was weird. Where's Barkus? There he is.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
We were, getting drunk and sleeping. I was preoccupied defeating Ketheric Thorm.
Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Wulbren.
Barkus, Wulbren wants nothing to do with you. He made that clear.
Oh, forget about that. Wulbren and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Marcus does deserve better. It seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate. Leave it to me, Barkus. You've proven you aren't able for this kind of thing. Is this just because Wulbren rejected you? How can you be sure? The city has more important concerns than a bunch of gnomes with a grudge. How can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
The giggle! Like a very devious goose. He's so cute. Seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate.
The sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Aww. Barkus is so loyal. Speaking of your fool of a friend.
I owe you an apology.
Yes, you do. Oh, you forgot about Barkus? Oh no, he's dead in yours. That's so sad. I had one playthrough, I think, where he ended up dying, and it was tragic. He's so sweet, but I get it. It's like it just kind of how your story plays out. It's Barkus you should apologize to. Your reunion in Last Light was strained. For what? I'm listening. I kill Ketherick and suddenly we're friends, are we?
In a sense, yes.
God, this
but
dude.
That's because I didn't know what you were capable of.
Fuck Wolbrin.
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
When the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for not seeing your true worth.
Apology not accepted.
Quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
You were being an asshole.
Tough, but fair. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
But I don't want to be a part of it, Wolbrin. Persuasion, if you want my help, I'm going to need more to go on, or intimidation, details now. I'm going to say that one. He deserves to be intimidated. Oh, well, that didn't work out. You call Wolbrin a booger? He's scared of Dragonborns, according to Barkus, so I recommend playing as one someday. Hell yeah, I'll make him scared of my Dragonborn that I romance Gale with.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
You're so full of yourself. Oh, man. Okay. Let's do a little bit of looting over here. So funny, this table always breaks, but the items on it stay in the air. So it's just a bunch of floating items. Dropped a pumpkin. Nice. Okay. Let's talk to the merchant here one more time, and then we are leaving.
Just tell me what you need.
Thanks, friend. Need to restock some of my bombs. Yes! We have the smoke powder arrows now! Fuck yes! It's my favorite kind of arrows to use with Farron. She's a ranger who loves exploding things. Any health potions? Yes. Force damage is my favorite type of damage ever. Yes, absolutely. I love force damage. Ooh, and lightning and thunder damage are also two of my favorites. Scroll of Chain Lightning, absolutely buying that. Ooh, I'm actually going to start stocking up on some of these too. The Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. These are so good. They're very expensive, but that's fine. I have plenty of money. I have more money in game. I'm great at earning money in game. Not so much in real life. Let's see. I got some things to sell. In chat, I love smoke powder arrows. One of my dirges is named after Arcane's Jinx, so it's pretty fitting that she likes to blow things up. Yes, I actually have an evil dirge. I need to restart her playthrough, honestly, but she's a tiefling, and she's a barbarian rogue, and I purposely build her out so that she can throw things and to like give her explosives and things like so, like mainly like throwing bombs and like things like that, like because she's also inspired by Jinx. Yeah, I love it. I need to get back to that playthrough at some point, but it's just very hard for me to get away from Farron, apparently. Every time I start another playthrough or I'm playing another playthrough, I'm like, but I miss Farron. So those. Okay, I think we're good for now. Oh, did she have any speed potions? No, she does not. Alright. I don't think she can... Yeah, no, she does not have enough coin for me to sell Kethric's armor. I don't think I ever use Kethric's armor. I'm just gonna send it back to camp, though. It's heavy as fuck. Okay.
Lady, light away.
Oh, Farron's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I love her so much. She's my favorite. She's my baby. Alright, here we go. We're leaving.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead. They will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I have allies. I'm worried about what I might do to my allies. Good point, good point. I already have allies. I know that's why I just recruited Jaheira. I know that's why I just recruited Halsin. Enough lives have been lost. I don't want to send others to their deaths. I don't need allies. I have you. I'm going to say I'm worried about what I might do to my allies.
Whatever you might do to one cannot be worse than what the Chosen will unleash on all. And you are the one who could prevent it. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
In chat, Karlach has Kethric's armor. Oh, damn. Can she wear his armor? Does that even work? Like, I didn't think she was proficient in that armor type. But that's epic. The Dream Visitor. One thing I will agree with him is yes, we need allies. Yes, we're about to meet more of the Dream Visitor, see more of him in just a little bit. If we get to that tonight, we'll see. I will see how much time we have. Will there be anyone left in the city when we arrive? I will seek more allies in the city. I'll think about it. I'm gonna say I'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I am glad to hear that.
Because we gotta recruit Minsk.
But its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Oh, being a barbarian makes her eligible for heavy armor. Okay, I couldn't remember if they could wear heavy armor or not. I think they get like some kind of bonus if they don't wear heavy armor. But that's why, like, I rarely put her in anything very heavy because of that, like, whatever that bonus is. I forget what it is exactly. Minsk. Boo is a formidable foe against the brain. Yes. I'm so excited for Minsk and Boo.
If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Let's go then. Farron has spoken. We gotta hurry. There's still no footstep sounds for some reason. But that's okay. Oh, don't run through that. Anybody, everybody, avoid it. Well done! They all avoided it! Hell yeah! There have been times where they just all run straight through it. I'm like, why? I could fast travel, but it's more fun to run through here. There's little comments and
things. The road
to
Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
I'm ready.
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us. The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
See ya, Flora. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Oh, here we go. Into Act 2.5. You too. See you later.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Yeah, I can see how she sounds a little bit like Caitlyn. Kind of a, you know, deeper, like, tomboyish kind of voice. So pretty. With her boy. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I'm so excited. But I love Farron's voice a lot. Like, it's the voice I've always used for her, and it's just so perfect for her, too. I literally can't see her with any other voice. Oh, baby girl Gortash is back! Oh no, it's Gortash. Exactly. With his cane that he doesn't need, because he's a handsome younger man. It's just his fancy cane.
If you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
He slightly ticks you off. Valid.
I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Oop.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live.
A little smirk.
I make mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
Oh, guess he's very, very happy that Farron's alive. Aww, the lovebirds. Yeah, Orin's just jealous of Farron.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Oh, that's probably my favorite shot ever. Oh, it's so cool. There they all go, one at a time, taking their turns going down the ladder. This view up here though, so pretty. And the reflection on the water and everything. I love it. I can't wait to get photo mode, you guys, with patch 8. I'm gonna have so much fun with that. I'm already I've been coming up with ideas for things I could do for content and stuff. I'm very excited. In chat, I love how Astarion stands next to the player's character. I don't know if it's because of approval level or what, but I love it. I know, I thought at first, because look at the order I have them in on the left, where Astarion is right next to Farron. I thought that was what did it, but I've done it it seems randomized sometimes as well, because he'll be in different positions, just I don't know, randomly. There have been times where, if Karlach would be standing right next to Farron, but she wasn't next to her in line, on, in the assignments on the left. And, I thought maybe it was, a romance thing, but, again, Astarion's not always right next to Farron. I've had him, in different positions, so it's interesting. But I love that he was next to her for this one. I'm it's so good. I love seeing their, I don't know. I like seeing them next to each other, in different angles than from what the typical cutscenes show, you know? Astarion has to walk to camp before telling you of Khazad-dûr. Yeah, he's got to go back to his tent first. We'll catch up with him. Oh, there's still no footstep sounds. Usually it comes back. Oh well. It probably needs a reload, but that's fine. There was in a couple of different playthroughs, but one with my other Tav, Ren, and then I think this last time in my personal Farron playthrough that I have going, I had Halsin in the party as well. So Halsin was on one side, so in Ren's playthrough, Halsin was on one side of him and Astarion was on the other side of him, and he was romancing them both. So it was just such a cool shot. I love it. I always think there's stairs there. There are no stairs there. Shadow!
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
Nope, she doesn't have anything to say. I think Astarion and Gale are the only ones who have anything to say right now. Maybe Karlach?
Yeah?
No. I wasn't sure. Yeah, Gale's got something to say. I'm gonna make him wait though, because we gotta talk to Astarion first. Oh, poor Karlach's mad. I don't think she's mad. That introduction though is kind of funny, because I've got her maxed out on approval pretty much. We're in the exceptional range at this point. Whoa, watch it with that dagger, Astarion. But she does sound mad when she answers with that one.
The gate is closed, as is Khazad-dûr. Khazad-dûr and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master.
Master.
Elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Yes, the impression of Khazad-dûr, so good. It sounds as if you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Khazad-dûr has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
So you'd kill to take that power from him? The others bound to the ritual?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
That rage. All that matters to me is that you're safe.
I know you do. It matters to me as well. I want to be able to protect you, too.
Aww.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
He's getting his little sneaky voice on. In chat, I'm about right outside of Cazador's area in my regular save, and I'm tweaking out because the last time I almost lost Astarion. Oh no! Lost him how? Like, he ascended, or like lost him like you couldn't get him out of the ritual? Let's see. As long as you're sure you'll be alright seeing them again, love.
You're too adorable. I'll be fine. I'm sure they'll bring back memories of so many pathetic years, but I'm much stronger now. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Oh, such a good conversation. All his dialogue is so good. Oh, you almost lost him in the ritual. Yeah, like you couldn't get him out. I have like a whole routine I do with that fight. So I have usually Farron. I'll have her loaded up with like Misty Step scrolls, and we'll like give her a speed potion as well, so she can just like dash as far as possible, so she can immediately get him out of the ritual. I'm like, I don't even wait one round anymore before getting him out of the ritual. You sometimes have Jaheira sneak up on Cazador and throw sunlight at him? Fuck yes. Sunlight spells. I've used what's it called? Sunbeam spell, which is so aggressive. I've used that on him. I'm like, anything that's like, it makes him his most weakest, I throw at him. All the radiant damage. Alright, Gale, what you got?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
In chat, Jinx, my dirge, will not have Gale sacrifice himself. They're going to be happy together. Yes, please have them be happy together. I've never made it canon that Gale sacrificed himself, but I have tried it just to see what happens, and it's tragic. Especially the letter he leaves at the end, like at the end party. Oh god, that really got to me. Because like, I wasn't even romancing him, but even as a friend, like the letter that he leaves behind is like, it hits so hard. I know there's a reel somewhere out there, I think somebody sent it to me at one point, where the voice actor for Gale read that letter out loud, and I'm like, dude, I need to listen to that. I totally forgot to listen to it when someone sent it to me, but I need to find that again and listen to it, because that would just destroy me. Oh, a bookstore I'm in. Yes, Sophie. I know. I'm like, why not? Let's go let's go find all the little bookstores. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look? So you just want to go shopping? Let's just get to Baldur's Gate first of all. Sounds like an excellent idea. No, Gale. I love that there's an answer that's just no, Gale. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okay, Gale. He's so funny. Gale never died for you. He became God in both your endings. Oh my gosh. I've never let him become a god. He becomes too egotistical and I can't stand him. But yeah, no, I've never canonically made it so that he blew himself up because that's just... It like cuts off so much of the ending, and like, yes, it technically makes the ending easier because you don't have to fight the brain, but it's like it cuts off so much of the drama, you know, like the epicness of it all. So I'm like, maybe at some point I would make that canon for a particular tab or something, or just to hurt myself more. But probably not. We'll see. It just, it hurts too much to make it canon. Tara was mad at me for letting Gale ascend, but I promised her to speak with his mother about his decision. Nice. Poor Tara. Oh, that was another thing too, if you do let Gale blow himself up. Talking to Tara, because Tara still shows up to the party at the end. It's so sad, but she's like, you can really kind of connect with her though, and like comfort her, and it's really sweet, but it's so sad.
Well met.
I'm listening.
I'm trying to think who I want to bring into the next part that we're going into. I'm gonna bring Shadow and Astarion. Should I keep Karlach with me? I think I should. Yeah, I think I could keep Karlach for this next part. Yeah. We don't have. I'm gonna be ending stream in like 12 minutes, but I don't have time to do this because it's going into a whole thing next, and I don't have time to do all that. I don't want to like try to save mid-combat or something. So let's talk to Aelin and Isabel.
There you are.
Oh, see ya! Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you next Saturday. What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I'm proud of this. Proud of us.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Hell yeah. There's still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
Damn.
But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Hell yeah. Alright, that's all we get.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free.
Absolutely shame on Ketheric.
And me.
Lady Catherine. Not a good person. You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished.
It's okay, Farron's father is Ball, so...
to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly, there's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one...
Farron would know nothing about that.
She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Myrkul.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run.
God damn.
I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home.
She was dead for 100 years?
I had to protect them.
Jesus.
And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Aww. Isabel's so sweet. Alright, let's kiss the boyfriend one more time. Then we'll get set up to
something you want to talk about,
save the game for tonight. Can we talk about the two of us?
Us. I still love the sound of that.
Could I kiss you?
How could I say no?
The lighting in this spot is so good too. Yeah. Oh, that look.
Delicious.
It's really funny because he's on a hill, so she's so much shorter than him right now. Let's do it one more time.
Can't get enough. I'm not surprised.
He knows too well. Ah, we got the same one. I was hoping for the other one, but that's okay. Oh, his little yummy sounds. I love it. I don't know if you could hear that, but I could hear it.
You are perfect. Every time.
All right. Okay, so we're going to bring Astarion, we're going to bring Shadowheart, we're going to bring Karlach to the next part of all this. And I think we're set and ready to go for it. Usually, it puts them back in their armor, but like in the next sequence, it puts them in their armor when combat triggers, but I always end up putting them back in their pajamas because I'm like, why would they have just suddenly been dressed when they were awoken in the middle of the night? There's no way. Karlach, swoon. Yep. Karlach's so sweet. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and save here because as soon as we go to bed, a whole series of events triggers, which I'm very, very excited for, so I'm really sad that I don't stream again until next Friday. But it's been fun. Thank you all so much for joining. And I hope you all can show up again for next Friday because we're going to meet the Dream Visitor. And it just triggers a whole series of events that is just so cool. Also, actually, the cutscene coming up, they changed quite a bit with patch 7 as well, so it's really cool the way they changed it, and it's a lot of Farron stuff, so very excited for that too. All right, yeah, thanks so much for coming, guys, and I'll see you next Friday, hopefully, I will be streaming on Friday. Hopefully you all can join again, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.